and I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom getting high.
Ujamaa. I'm a standing member of UFD. I've been UFD since I was 19 years old. What initially made me want to be UFD, when I met him, it was just like my brain. I was in a transition of breaking out of criminal and street mentality, and I wanted something different. And when I met him, it was like I noticed it was something. I noticed how smart he was. That was the thing off the rip. Like the information that he possessed was just like crazy. And I became enamored with it. Like before, I used to see dudes in the streets that had like that reputation. Them type of men I used to be enamored with. A lot of us in the environments that we grew up in, we don't have fathers. So whatever the male figures that are praised by our peers that we see, that we gravitate, the type of people that we usually gravitate towards, for better or worse. You know, but this was a stage where I knew I wanted to do better. I just didn't have any direction. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do or how I was going to do it. So just having a conversation with him, like, and I'm like, wow, this dude is really, really smart. Like this is what I'm trying to be. Like, this is how I want to be viewed by people a few years from now when they talk to me. He give me a UFD pamphlet. Reading it, I'm instantly intrigued, but at the same time, though, I'm skeptical, like, because people like, listen, don't never join anything when you go to jail. Like, just do your bad, always some type of ulterior motive, hidden agenda. So I didn't join right away. Like, I mean, I felt them out. I met a couple of other Ndugus who I talked to. Noticed really honestly that even before I was actually forming UFD, I was becoming like a better person, like as far as like I was educating myself more. At the same time, he's teaching me all about the ins and outs of the prison system and things like that. Is like, it just made sense for me to join. I seen the vision, and I'm like, yo, this is something I want to be a part of. Everybody, all y'all give y'all name and y'all age.
My name's Julius, and I'm 12. I'm Yaya, and I'm 12. I turned 13.
I'm King, 16.
16. What made you interested in UFD?
So
how did you feel about it?
So the idea was first presented to me when I first met him while I was in Burnham, not secure. Him, and
Secure is what? It's like
it's a non-secure detention center.
A non-secure detention center, okay.
And then him, this is when I first met him. Him and assigned Mfalme to be my mentor. And then I came home like a week later, and then that was when we started talking, and then I first started meeting everybody. The first day I started coming around, I met everybody. We went to Creative Inc. That was where I met everybody.
Okay,
Started meeting people, and then that was when he asked me, did I want to be UFD? I said yeah, started learning handshakes. And that's how I know everything that I just had.
Right.
Started coming around when I met Julius, and like I say, like a week later I met him, and then he said if I wanted to be a part of it, and I was like yeah, and then I said like a couple days later he gave me a form, gave it to my mom. My mom lost it, but then she called him, and then that's when I started really coming around.
Okay, so you give it to your mom, your mom was okay with it, and
yeah.
All right, let's go.
Well,
Let's hear your
we
process.
used to live down the block from him. So when he first came home, he caught me coming out the corner store. Like, alright, so the corner store right here. He live on this block, I live on this block. So every time you gonna see me every time. So he called me like, yo, pull up. You know him like that. So I'm like, no, I don't know you, bro. I'm not about to talk to you. So I peeped him, but I just brushed it off. And he was like, no, you pull up. I'm like, alright, what's up, bro? And then he was like, yeah, first he said he needed help with some websites for UFD. I'm like, I don't know what UFD is, I don't know what website, but he was like I'll pay you if you help me. So I'm like, alright, that's easy bread, all I gotta do for him quick. But like our first encounterment, he was trying to put bread in my pocket, so I'm like, alright, cool. But the way he did it was fake fire, cause like what he had, it was explaining what UFD is and everything. So in order for me to write it down and type it, I gotta read it and understand what it is. So as I'm doing it, I'm reading it, I'm like, alright, this is tight fire. Like, it's just the way he did it was fire.
He strategically got something way. No matter where he goes, he's going to get him a click of UFD.
Right.
He go there with nobody in it. He used to pull up to a facility. Nobody at all probably ever heard of it, anything. he's going to find him 15, 20, 25 people in that gym.
Right, 'cause you gave me a playing field. I took it home, but I ain't read it. I just put it up,
It's the same
whatever.
thing he's been doing
But
now.
like as cause I had to type it out on my phone and we printed it. But like I said, in order for me to type it, I gotta read it. So I'm sitting here reading what it is. I'm like, alright, it's different. I never heard of that.
Yeah, definitely. Like, he's persistent as hell with that. It's
Right,
like,
every time he saw me, yo, King, pull up. I done told him my name. Once I told him my name, he was quiet. Yo, King, every time, yo, pull up. I'm like, yo, you just don't leave me alone. Like, you just. But that's what got me was his persistence. Like, every time he saw me, yo, what's up? Yo, how you feeling about you? I'm like, alright, hold on. I'm just, I got a lot going on. Alright. Yo, King, pull up. Yo, I'm like, alright. So he just, alright, let me see what this talking about. But at first, I didn't just go with it. Like, at first, I wasn't really jacking.
so how you end up getting your first modeling gig?
Through Until Freedom. So
That's my sign of
right.
Yeah.
He was always wearing them.
Mallory,
Yeah, right. He was always wearing them sweatsuits. I'm like, yo, bro, what is that, bro? So, you know me. I'm like, I'm in the clothes and shit. I be dressing up. I'm like, yo, what is that? It's fire. I ain't gonna lie. I need some sweatsuits. It was like fall, you know, it's hoodie season. I'm like, nah, I could call my mans. I'll get you one for free. I got a black one. I'm like, then he pulled up with a burgundy one, and then I think he had like a red one. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I need that. Like, what I gotta pay? You feel me? Whatever. It's fire. And I took a picture with it. Right. Took a picture with it and tagged him. And then I guess he had reposted it. I don't know. I can't remember what happened, but I took a picture and tagged him. And then from there, that's when the brand ambassador shit came. Like, yo, I could be a brand ambassador. Remember, I go get some clothes. I could sell them. I could take pictures wearing them. Boom, boom. And family had took me down to the city to go pick up some gear because they was like, all right, come down, pick it up. Yep, it was through his resources. He made that. Once I posted the picture, he was like, all right, he put that together. I got it right. That's my son. I ain't even know who he was. I had no clue who none of them was. I just knew they had some fire clothes. I didn't even know he was doing all this. Right. I just know about his clothing. I'm like, all right, that's cool. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, definitely. Can't beat that. You should get paid to wear clothes.
Right. That's like cool. And they fire too. Like, come on, bro. You can't beat that. Come on. Now we went down to the city. I picked that up. Like within the same week, we got a photo shoot.
So when y'all be out, when y'all with Dontie, when y'all with all the other Ndugus, what do y'all pretty much do amongst each other?
Alright, so what we do, I'm pretty much around every day. To go to Creative Inc. We did that one show for Tamika and my son. And
y'all did a show for Tamika and my son?
Mm-hmm.
What y'all did in the show?
It was a live video. They was on it.
Oh, the live one y'all did, and they was on the I remember that. Okay, I remember that.
Yeah, we used to be at the shop. That was where that was like our lab. Like that was where we used to
go. The lab, I know, the shop.
Meet up.
Looney shop, yeah.
Yeah, that was what we used to. That was basic. That's what we used to do. We used to always be at the shop. That was like how we came up with the ideas to do
this. Like meetings and.
What you do? You rap or sing anything?
I'm a ball player.
Oh, you play ball? You nice? I want to see what you can do after we done with this. You look kind of small. I don't know if you really. You nice too?
I get busy.
You get busy too?
Yeah.
Who better between y'all two?
Don't lie.
Me.
Don't lie.
I'm not.
We gonna find out.
We gonna find out. Don't worry. We gonna find out.
You play 2K?
Yeah, I don't take it serious though.
Alright.
I still get crazy.
How do y'all feel about UFD? And what have been like the positive benefits from joining?
Alright, so what I like about UFD is like they're helping me accomplish my goal.
And your goal is
to be a better basketball.
Be a better basketball player? How do they go about doing that?
It was me and M used to go to the teen center a lot. He used to push me to be better.
So basically, alright, okay. M is good?
Yeah.
And you met M through UFD?
Yeah. No, I met him through Youth Life Support Network.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I met him.
What do you feel like the positive benefits are?
The positive benefits that I'm getting?
That you have, since you joined UFD.
I gain more maturity.
Yeah. That's gonna happen. Hanging around older people all the time. Community with older people.
I feel like I definitely have became a way better basketball player.
Yeah.
Because like before UFD, I wasn't even taking basketball serious. I just wanted to be in the streets doing dumb stuff.
Yeah, so it definitely gave you
Yeah,
somewhere
it
that
gave
you
me that
would
way.
go
It gave me
instead
that
of
way
being
to
out in the streets and running around all
gave me
day.
that
And
way.
that's really, really, really important. I ain't gonna lie.
So like he basically came home, took my head out the streets, and put my head right where it needed to be, in the books and on basketball. Cause like before, I used to never go to school at all. I used to run away and never go to school. But now that he came home, I started living with him. I was going to school every day. He used to come to my grandpa's house, get me, take me to Dunkin' Donuts straight to school.
That's a fact. I remember that.
That's back. He would take me to
Make sure
school.
you get to school.
Make sure I got there. Make sure when he was back to come, he used to pick me up from school, come chill with me for a little bit and take me home.
I like UFD because they do stuff with us and they try to keep us out the streets, cause like we just be doing dumb stuff right now, but now we just trying to
We just trying to make our money.
make our money, and that's it, and really trying to make it to the bag.
Doors to try to.
So you made money since after you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, did?
I feel like before my money used to go low, but now I'm working on saving my money and going higher. That I'm trying.
We started getting
I'm
money.
trying to get you from here.
That's how
to
you get
here.
money?
Man, that's we started getting money when we joined.
How did you get money?
Like
We started this one job. Me and him used to cause we needed this after we left Creative Inc. We needed like a little place to like do our meeting. So he would have us like every like abandoned house that was in Albany. We would go around, write the letters, and we would get
write the address and all that, and then just
get money.
Real estate, we was looking into getting into real estate, but also looking for a spot. Like if it was abandoned, if it was an abandoned building, we could go in there, fix it up, talk to the person who owned it. We could make that headquarters for UFD. But as we doing that, if we feel like it's not fit for the headquarters, we could try to flip it. So it's like it's 2 in 1 basically. If this not valid, we can still flip it into real estate. We can still flip it and still make bread off of it.
But whether y'all notice it or not, you learn entrepreneurship from being UFD. Like what y'all doing like that, y'all making moves that a lot of adults is not making. I didn't even know like you could do that. I had no idea. That's dope. Tell me about the driving for dollars.
Driving for dollars basically, right? So it would be me, Dontie. We have Jew sometimes because at the time we didn't know we wasn't around, but we have Jew with us, and basically driving for dollars. We self-explanatory. We driving for dollars. We driving around maybe 3, 4, sometimes 6. Not 6 consistent hours, but like we'll go out for 2, come get something to eat, go back out. But we just riding around the neighborhood, Albany, Choice, Connected, and we finding abandoned houses. The main focus is abandoned houses, but it could be little distressed or like if it's overflowing grass in the mail. Like it's just basically houses that look like all beat up and nobody living in. We take down the address, we put it down in the notebook. We got this app, it's called Land Glide. You put it in the app, you see who the owner is, how much it go for, and we doing that for a couple hours a day because we gotta get the owners down and call in and make the talk about business. We're gonna be body sore for you feel me? But where they came in at, when we had them, because we can't drive and look at the same time, so we got them writing down, yo, go get that, what's that address right there, go get it, you feel me? So they saying here, taking out addresses, writing it down, and they getting paid for that.
Y'all hustling.
Right.
Out there hustling, legally hustling.
Right.
Learning entrepreneurship. Now you realize a lot of these skills that y'all obtaining, how beneficial they'll be for y'all.
And they don't know. They just know I'm making money.
You're just trying to get money. That's all
I'm
y'all
just trying to get money, but they don't know. They learning.
Not even.
Right.
That's a definitely greater alternative than stealing.
Right. For them, that's an easy come up the whole time. You gaining knowledge off of them.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's impressive, man. That's really, really, really impressive. So, King, you obviously like one of the UFD members that has been the most consistent, persistent, made the biggest strides, and you actually receive benefits from that. How do you feel about UFD and the benefits have you got from it?
My own feeling is like it's an opportunity that you don't get every day. Like you don't get somebody to come put money in your pockets in a positive way where you're learning knowledge, you're learning experiences, you're learning, and you're not doing nothing, you're not in the streets. So I feel like it's just an opportunity where you could build that open, right? It's not just making money. You learning knowledge.
It's a win-win situation.
Right,
you're
honestly.
making money, you're learning, you're keeping yourself occupied doing something.
Right, when you're busy, you don't got time for shit. You don't got time for nothing else because you always got something to do. There's always some type of money to make. There's always something to do. You feel like it's not something to do? Yeah, but what can I do today? He gonna give you a list like, damn, I thought I was good. Like, damn, I thought we was done. Nah, once you done with that, I got something for you. Call your phone.
How does it? Your mom has a good relationship with her father.
That's a fact.
She has a good relationship with him. Yeah.
I joined UFD because of her, honestly.
But because of your mom?
Yeah, because she was like struggling with the kids and stuff. So I'm like, listen, when he first came to me, I'm like, because he told me about the Dynasty program. That's like for the younger kids, like 12 or under. So I'm like, alright, listen, honestly, I could use this opportunity for them. I don't need it as much at the time I had a job. Like, I don't need the bread as much. If I could get it, I'm gonna use it to help them. So we got the program, we got the kids go to the program, so that relieves stress off of her. I was like, listen, if I'm gonna join it, it's gonna be for them. It's not really gonna be for me. But then that's when he hit me, like, you can't really help nobody else unless you good. You can't help somebody else if you're not helping yourself.
Yeah,
that's what made me. That's why I started taking it for real. Like, that's a fact. I can only help you so much until my back against the wall. Who there? Nobody there. I gotta make sure I'm good, and I can help you, and I can help you, and I can help you.
You guys feel like UFD has been supported by the community, and if y'all don't, what do you think that the community could do to better help UFD?
Alright, so I think that the community hasn't been so helpful because everybody does want us out the streets, but they don't want to invest time, money, and all that other stuff into us. You say you want us out the streets, but like you're just talking.
Yeah, they're not giving you anything.
You're not giving. You're
that's
just talking.
to keep you out of the streets.
Yes.
And that's what UFD is.
Yeah, you're just talking. You want everybody out the streets, but you're just talking.
But it found
He's come out of his pocket. It's not money to help. He's come out of his pockets, like his money, his pockets. It's not people helping. It's coming out of his own pocket.
She ain't even been home for 4 years yet.
Not at all.
And then he's spending all this money.
Mad money on us.
Yeah.
He's the only person really trying to get us out the struggle. Everybody's saying that they want us out the struggle, but they don't. He's the
So
only
as far as
person
money,
that
how does he spend his money on y'all? Like, does he buy y'all stuff? Does he pay for y'all food? Like, does he like? How does that work?
He take us out to eat.
He go to fun
do
class.
stuff with us. Like
Go to fun
people like the community.
Even just with the fun
They
class,
they just basically like they not even trying to help. They just speaking. They just think they speaking.
They're just talking and
talking, but they not even really trying to help us.
Right, add on to that, he paid for photo shoots, he paid for gas, because he using his car to take us to the Funplex and take us out to eat, studio time, studio time.
His way.
He coming out his way.
Right, video, all that is coming out of
things that I know.
his pocket.
I know. I was like, wow. So, what do you think like, well, further elaborate, what do you think people should do more to help, like?
Invest. Just invest.
Yeah.
Like donations?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Invest time.
Invest
In us,
money,
donations,
donations, all
resources.
Resources.
If you can't put no money in, you got people, if you know somebody,
resources that can help.
something. You just sitting back watching until something happens.
Until something happened and you need money, but sure enough, when you had it, you wasn't the one to buy it.
Yeah, but they be saying people complain about all these kids are crazy, but even if you don't have the money, it's a bunch of different ways that people can contribute to helping the community.
Tell people, like, try to get people to really help people.
Definitely.
Hey, you don't got the bread, we ain't mad at you. You don't got it.
You don't got it.
You know somebody that got it, or you could at least talk to somebody. Social media, make a post, repost UFD. Like, that's all it takes.
There's definitely different ways.
It take one person to see it. Like, alright. You might not got it, but that one person, his uncle, like, he got bread.
Share it, and that person can share it to somebody who happens to have a whole bunch of
That's what I'm
money,
saying, yeah.
and that they can donate that. you can be used to help fund UFD and
Right.
do a lot more different things.
Cause the whole time, like, some of the people that's not doing nothing, their kids is out in the streets too, wishing that they had somebody somewhere to put their kids. Or like, I can't control you. You on the street.
Yeah, that's what like bothering me, because like I'm just thinking about, for one, Dontie is in jail right now, and when he gets out, you're not gonna know where his finances are gonna be to help y'all at all.
Right.
It's like,
But you're going to definitely, I know his finances definitely. I don't even know who got his car right now or anything. Like, who's paying his car? No, who's paying his rent? Who's whatever. So, definitely gonna need some help.
it's like he's incarcerated right now, and to spend time and invest in you. But when he asks you to do something that he needs your help for badly to come home, you won't do it.
You don't want to do it.
You don't want to do it.
Yeah, I read the letter that you wrote is on Donte's behalf to the courts to try to help him. Like, it's one of the most heartfelt things I ever read in my life. Like, literally, like I felt it in my heart. I could feel everything you were saying. Like,
Because he spent money and time on me, so I want to help. I want to do the best I can do to help him come home. That's what I would do.
Respectfully.
Because he gave me a place to stay when I was couch surfing. I had no food, no socks, underwear, none of that. The one that was right there when I really needed him was Dontie. So the letter, the letter was already gonna come. So then when he needed that letter, I wrote it. Because he did for me that nobody else could have did for me.
A relationship like with Dontie, like how do you view him? Is it like a brotherly figure, a fatherly figure, just a friend? Like how does that?
I look up to Mfalme as a father. Ever since my father passed, he did step up and take that role. So yeah, I do look up to him as a father.
Wow, that's deep. What about you?
I look up to him as a father too, because like my father wasn't there for me. Like he missed my birthdays. He really wasn't there for me. So I started counting him.
You never really just had like.
So I started playing him as my dad. So I count him as my dad too, cause like he been there. He take me out places. He do that.
When y'all basically after your father died, and you obviously something you never experienced, have had like any type of positive male figure in your life.
Yeah, like I really never had no connection with my dad. Like in him, I kind of do got a connection with him. Like he really played that role for me.
Yeah. So, what about you, Ken?
I would say that same, like that positive male figure that, because my father not in my life neither. It's crazy, all three of us. But it's like that father, that male figure, like to provide you with that knowledge and to provide you with them life lessons. Like I never had, my mother was my father. And it's only so much that your mother could really feel me? Like it's only so much that your mother could raise you with and help you with. Like you need a male.
That's deep.
You feel me?
That's definitely deep. Man.
So you also that's my heart, bro. That's my road dog. Bro.
Definitely. Understood. Y'all loyal, man. Y'all loyal young guys, man.
Yeah, like I think I should really tune in with this and like really start donating, start trying to help us, cause like really this stuff is hard, like for.
And he's doing it all by himself.
Yeah, so yeah.
For the most part, virtually he's doing it all by himself.
He really doing it all by himself too. Like he doing it out of his family. He taking money out his pockets to do stuff with us. So I think I should really help out.
Yes, in fact, I should definitely pay attention.
Pay attention to this.
He could definitely put he could definitely put a lot of knowledge in your head. I think y'all should listen because he could put a lot of knowledge in your head.
For real.
Basically, what my young boys are saying is, put your money where your mouth is. Man, y'all say y'all want the kids out the streets. Y'all say y'all want a better, positive environment, but ain't nothing really happening.
Yeah.
Dontie doing it. So I feel like y'all just need to. Dontie could be your role model too. It's not just for the youth. You could, feel me? You could be that role model for you. You could be that little push that you need to get up and go through something.
That's a fact.